Welcome you all learners. My name is Inu Agarwal. This is my sign name. NIOS welcomes you all in this educational video program. Today our topic is formatting worksheet. This is lesson number 7. The name of the lesson is formatting worksheets. This is our today's topic. Let us first understand the difficult words. We will learn about 12 different difficult words one by one. The first word is cell. This is the sign of cell. Second word is font style. There are different styles, small or stylish written words. Third is dialog box. When we click on them, there is a drop down pop-up, that is dialog box. Fourth word is border. Fifth word is columns, and there are rows. Sixth word is worksheets. Similarly, in Excel, there are worksheets as we did in previous lesson. Seventh word is paragraph. When there is a text written together in one group, you can say that is paragraph. Eighth word is click. When you hold a mouse and do this activity, that is click. Ninth word is hide, like you are not showing something and secretly hiding that. So you unhide the thing and sometime you hide. 10th word is rename. 11th word is delete. When there is any mistake, you remove that word. 12th word is you insert something new. For example, in an Excel sheet, I want to insert any cell or anything. Let us now understand the keyboard shortcuts. When we click on the options, then there are some drop down list, and also that can be done in a shortcut keys. Like the first one is, there is one key, Control CTRL, and Control plus C makes the content copied. And when you have to make it bold, then you can press Control plus B. And in case you want to make your text on the left side, then you press two buttons together along with, that is Control plus L. And in case you want to make that text into italic, that is little tilted words, then you press Control plus I. And after that, in case you wrote something and you want to undo that activity, then the shortcut key we use is Control plus Z. That is also used for the backward direction also. In case we want to go to the previous activity again, then Control Z. And next is Control plus S, that is used for saving our document. And at last, when our activity is done and we want to take print out, then we do Control plus P. If it is all fine, we can preview the page, and if it is fine, then we can click OK for taking the print. Now, let us have introduction with the lesson. In this lesson, we are going to learn about the Excel sheets, that is helpful for calculations, and especially in this chapter we will learn different formatting options to make our work more beautiful, more polished. In earlier chapter we learned MS Word. It is little bit similar. MS Word and MS Excel, they have a kind of similar feature which are known as formatting feature. That is known as formatting, and the other word is worksheets. This is the title we would be learning. So, in this there are so many things. Now, let us understand the objectives. What are the objectives of this lesson? The first objective is we can use auto format features, like you can change the size of the font, you can increase the text, that all I will be teaching. The second objective is you can format the data and worksheet, you can put the date. I would be explaining this objective also. Third objective is to use the format painter, that also I would be explaining. The fourth objective is you can use formulas and mathematical operations, that also I would be explaining to you. Now, you can see on the screen there is a heading and there are few names written. 3 words you can see. First is font, in the middle word is alignment, and beside that there is a word written, that is number. Now, when you see the first word font, what does it mean? It indicates the color or the size of the alphabet. In case you want to change the direction of the text, a little tilted words, for example, A, L left side, and R is for the right side, C is for the center. So, there are different ways you can make the changes in your text accordingly. So, for that this toolbox is used, and on the right side you are watching the number. That is used for doing the calculation, plus, minus, division. So that set of tools is known as number. So there are basically 3 sets of tools you can see. Let's now see this picture. In this picture, the name is mini toolbar. Earlier you had seen a big toolbar, now this one is the mini toolbar. I would be explaining you all the points from 1 to 11 one by one. The first point says font size and font type. Like you can see, the size, what does the size means when you are increasing the size, or for example number 12, number 14, number 16, at any place and any word you can make the changes in the size. You can decrease the size and you can increase the size as well. So that is known as font size. Now see the second word, that means decrease font, and beside that you can see another word with slash, that is increase font. The first word is decrease font and the second is increase font. You can make the changes in the size of the text as per your choice. The third number you can see is a counting number. In our own country, you already know that the currency is different. Like in America, dollar is used, some other country pound is used, and in India we use rupees. Fourth point explains about the percent style. You all must have used percentage at different places in school, in banks. When you give exam and you find your result, you see the percentage. The fifth point explains about the comma style. There are different styles of commas, so that name is given as comma style. The sixth point is format painter. The seventh point says it has 3 words you can see on the screen. The first word is bold, that to make our text in a big bright color text. The second word is italic. It makes our text tilted on the right side or the left side. Both ways it can be tilted. The 8th word is border. You all know, for any certificate, like you must have taken parts in different sports activity, and when you get any certificate, or just for example any marriage invitation card, you must have seen the border. The 9th point is font color. You can make your text colorful, or also you can make the colorful background. So this font color and fill color are those points. Now the 10th number is increase or decrease decimal. You can see increase and decrease both together. What does it mean? Just for example, you have written something 6, 0, then dot, 4, 2, 1, any number you have written, a long number, and I just want to make it short. 60.42, I want to make it till 4 only. So then increase decimal will make our text smaller. 11th point explains about the merge and center. If you want to remove some word and overlap another word or sentence or just make it completely blank, so for that merge and center is used. Let us now see this screen. You can see a blue box. It has two red boxes. This is the dialog box. Let me explain you. You must have used your mouse, and when you click on that, you see a pop-up, a drop-down box. So, similar kind of drop-down box appears on the screen. It has different text written, for example, date, currency. There are some more names. You can see all those when you click further on the more number format. When you click on that, then further more drop-down boxes will open up. Like this screen, you can see there are 6 names written in the red border. I would be explaining them now. The first word written is number. When you click on that number, then again a drop down box appears like percentage, date, time, currency in dollar or any other country's currency. So, all that comes under this category, number. And the second picture on the screen is of the word alignment. Now, you have seen the alphabet of alignment. This is used to make our text on the center or on the right side or on the left side. For example, you have any image and you want to make the changes in the alignment of the image. Then you can see there is a circle point and you can make your image in a diagonal position, so that appears diagonal to you. Now you can see the font. This is just same as earlier I explained you alignment, and now as you are watching font, this is to make our text in a different style. You can make the changes in size, you can tilt it, you can make it straight, horizontally, vertically. There are different ways you can make the changes. And beside that, the word written is border. Like earlier I had explained you the border. This is the sign of border in certificates, in any marriage invitation card, any visiting card. You may have seen the border that is ready-made. It has some design, straight line or dotted design. There are different styles of making border. You can yourself select any kind of border as per your choice. Now, already you have understood the changes you can make in the background color. There are different styles to change the background. You can make smooth surface, like we have smooth floor, or some rough floor. Similarly, you can make the changes in pattern in the background. And the next word written with pattern is protection. This is the sign of protection. I would be explaining this to you later. Like I have already explained you these 6 words now, but I would again go back to the first word, that is the number. Number was the first word written there, and when you click on that number, you can see the drop down. That also you can see on the screen. If you want to put the name of, like today's date, you need to put today is this date. If in any other country, if the clock is behind or few hours ahead, so accordingly they can make the changes in the date and time. The time is same all over the world, but the style of the date can be changed as per your choice. As you must have remembered, I have already explained you columns and rows. There are few points. You can see on the screen 2 important points. The first one is auto fit. Auto fit means if there is any word written in a cell, it is fixed in the cell. Accordingly, the size will fit into the place where the text is written. The second word is hide selected. Now, I will show you the picture of auto fit so that you can understand it better way. You can see on the screen there are 2 boxes. If I type any word and it is showing half text, not the full text, I have written the full text or full sentence, for example, a company name or any things, but that is not visible fully. In that case, we can drag the mouse till the cell and we can select auto fit button. So that will make the cell bigger so that we can see the full text which is written there. So auto fit is used to make our cells bigger. Before I explained you the first point, auto fit, now I will explain you the hide selected point. For example, I have written something and there are students who are asking me about the Hindi or mathematics, science or anything they are doing on computer, percentage, they have put some data and how often they have come to the school, and I have put the total marks and I don't want to show the result or some data to the children about their attendance, about their presence or marks. So I can make that hide so that they can see the related content which is related to them only, like percentage, total is not shown to them, that will be hidden. If you want to unhide the content, then you can select the unhide button. That can be selected by right clicking on the cell. As previously we did the right click and chose the hide button. Similarly, we can undo that. So now let's take a break.
नमस्कार, जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं कि कोरोना वैश्विक महामारी से जंग अभी है जारी, तो जब तक दवाई नहीं तब तक ढलाई नहीं। सरकार द्वारा जारी आदेशों का पालन करना जिम्मेदारी है हमारी। मास्क लगाकर निकलें घर से बाहर, 2 गज दूरी बनाकर करें नमस्कार, हाथों को धोएं दिन में बार बार। तभी सुरक्षित रहेगा कोरोना से देश और समाज। शिक्षा का जिम्मा NIOS का काम, घर से शिक्षार्थियों के लिए शिक्षा हुई अब आसान।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो। धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का है द्वार खुला सबकी खातिर। शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर।
शिक्षा और परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर। दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात,
कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने। स्वयं बने, हम
Just now we discussed hide and unhide before the break. So it is used at many places, hide and unhide. I hope you have understood this. We can hide and unhide both as per our need. Let's now understand this. As you already know that in worksheet we can put so many changes. We can make it colorful. We can make changes in the font. Like you can see on the screen is looking really beautiful. How can you make this screen? How to make the changes? Now let's take example of any simple text written on the sheet, and if you want to make the changes, then there is a red border, you see, cell styles. This is to make the changes. You will click, then there will be a drop down box that will open. This you can see on the screen, and you can choose any color, red, blue. There are different colors on the screen, so you can choose as per your choice, and then you can also select the styles to make it in the center, to make it in the bold and stylish, and after that you can see this picture. See, the screen is now done. We have put the color, but further we are not liking it properly. We want to make some changes. You can see the tick mark on the screen. It means yes. If you don't want that selection, then you need not tick that box. If you want to close that box, then you can remove the tick from there. So in case you want to make your text in the center, yes or no. If you want to make that in the center, you can choose tick. If you want to make that in right side or left side, according to your choice, you can tick or untick that, then finally do OK. Now I have already explained you how to make changes, and the screen is now looking beautiful. I hope you must have understood how to make your text colorful. If there is a conference going on and the person who is sitting just behind, and you have to show your PPT in any lecture or conference, so then you can make your text brighter so that people from far can use this and they can see the text properly. Now there are some good effects that is good for you all to learn, so that will help you make your text beautiful and easy to understand. The first is comma. There are different types of commas. So all those commas are known as comma. This is the spelling C-O-M-M-A. And the second is currency. You all know in different countries we have different currency. In India, which currency we use? Rupees. In America, we use dollar. In some other country, pound. In some different country, euro. So currency is used in different countries with different name. The third word that is important for you all to understand is normal style. There are different styles, but you want to make your text normal. So this normal word is used for making your text just a general simple text. And as you all know that in exams there are different marks given, and then finally you do the calculation and see your result. So the fourth number percent is helpful for you all in that. We all know that painting is very easy, but in Excel sheet, in worksheets, there is a format painter. You can see that red border. So that is format painter. That is used a little different way. I will explain you. So you can see the different tables two tables. Format painter, you all must be knowing that you can put colors, but in worksheets this painter is used in a little different way. This is used just as we all know copy. How I will explain you. For example, you have typed any text, whatever data you have, you can put numbers, and you have done that inserting the data name. In the second, you have written some name, and in right and left alignment also you have done. Then the font size is also changed, and in other table similarly you have made some changes. The first table is really a styled table. It has everything colorful or stylish. And the second table, that is just a simple and normal table. And I want to copy the text, the style of the first table and put that in the second normal table to make that second table colorful. So for that is used this. For example, my name is Inu and there is other person whose name is Sonu. Like in Inu word, I have put the colors, different color, different fonts, and the style is also different. But SONU, Sonu, that is completely different, no color or nothing. So in that case, we can do the format painter option to make the similar kind of changes, similar kind of text style, but the text, the content would be different. So you all can make similar changes to save your time to again do the similar modification. So for that, format painter is used for copying the style. In earlier you had learned the painting or painter style. This is little different, so I hope you understood this. We all earlier have learned about the changes in the worksheet, making it colorful, making it stylish. So let's now understand further. I will show you. You can see on the screen there are two tables. In the first table we have inserted the data, and we have used the mouse and dragged the content, and wherever we wanted we put that, and also we have made the necessary changes, the blue or the red. Then after that, just look at the screen. You can see at the screen, but it is little different when you have written your words, and you all know that name has alphabets. When you click on that, there is a female or a male name, then you can choose male or female, or also you can put the age range from this age to this range. Similarly, you can put the gender or the caste, SC, ST or general. When you have more options, so such kind of tables you have already made and it is ready, and you have put the data in it and it is complete, and you think that you want to make some changes in the text. You want to make the changes in the heading so that automatically all can be changed according to the heading to save your time. So for that, but first you know that earlier I had explained you about the print option. When you have to take print, first of all you preview that, and if that is fine, and then you can take the print out. But here there is no option of print because this is about software, it doesn't have a paint option. So this is a bit different, you should understand this. Now the next important point we are going to learn is how to protect our worksheet. Protect means why do we protect our sheet? If any new person is coming and we think we have a notion that the person can steal our data, so first of all what we should do, we should when we are done with our data, then we should save the data, and after saving that data, if we are not sitting on our system, any other person can come and click on that option or open the worksheet, and password if he doesn't know and it is locked, then the person cannot open the file and cannot steal the data because we have already protected our data earlier. So this is really useful for saving our personal information, like information related with bank, or there are different things which you don't want to show to all, or it can be stolen. So to make them protect, you can put password. If you have put password, then people cannot steal that data. So it is a good option. We all know that protecting a data is useful and we have protected, but if you can make the changes in the password, like you have a mobile and you have logged your mobile, similarly your data can also be protected. Now you can see on the screen. In this screen you can see the table. There it is written that protect worksheet and content of the locked cell. If you have clicked that, you have selected that yes or no, this is as per your choice. You can select or deselect as you wish. If you want to select yes, then you have to click. If you don't want to select, then no click. If there is some text written and you want to unhide, you want to make that invisible so that anybody cannot open it or cannot steal that data, it will be the same as you have already selected the option which is shown there. To make it simple, to make it safe, if you want to select your stylish data, what you say, data which you have made, you can insert column, you can insert rows, you can make as many changes as you can do. If you want to not to select, then that is also your choice. After selecting, you can click on OK, and when it is done, but we all want to, for example, I am a person, I am working and I have protected my data and I have gone to home. Some other person who came, he tried to open it or delete it. That person could not do that. And when I came back, I saw that my data is not deleted and my data is not modified. It is same as my own work. As I did, that is saved in that same way. And if I want to make the changes by making it unprotecting sheet, if I have put that un word there, that means it is not protected. For example, protect means locked, it is safe, and when there is a word un before the word, that means it is open for all and anyone can see that. So similarly, protect and unprotect words are two different words. If I have put the password and I remember my password, so when I will put my password, only then it will open. It is really important that we remember our password so that we can see the file again. In case we forget it, it will be very difficult. And we can make any changes. We can make the deletion, we can delete some data, we can make the changes, that is possible. So, it is important to lock and protect the data. It is useful for making your personal information safe, or it is up to you to protect your data. So, protecting and unprotecting is your choice. I hope you understood it. So, as I explained you this chapter, all the points, I hope you all would remember this. I explained you about the hide, unhide and the format painter. It is to copy all the set of rules from one table to the another. We can make our font bigger, smaller, tilted, or we can make changes in the table. We can make the table colorful, beautiful. Alignment can be in the center, in the right side, in the left side, and there are different modifications like the currency we talked about in countries. Different countries have different currency. Also, we learned about comma, different types of commas, and the shortcut keyboard buttons. This is the spelling of shortcut keyboard. I hope you remember Control C, Control V. I hope you remember all those shortcut that is really useful for all of us. If you remember all those shortcut keys, that will be easy for you to work on those computer. So, all of you, thank you for watching me.
नमस्कार। जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं कि कोरोना वैश्विक महामारी से जंग अभी है जारी, तो जब तक दवाई नहीं तब तक ढलाई नहीं। सरकार द्वारा जारी आदेशों का पालन करना जिम्मेदारी है हमारी। मास्क लगाकर निकलें घर से बाहर,